Hello ninjas from sunshiny Florida. My name is Melanie and welcome to my daily vlog, Princess Ninja and Keto. Good morning ninjas. Don't judge me, I'm wearing the same shirt right now because I have not had my shower yet. So this bag here, let me walk you through and show you what I did real quick yesterday. I'm quite proud of myself. So you'll have to excuse the mess because we're moving our daughter. So a lot of this stuff is going to our daughter. But this entire desk section right here, I went through every drawer and I sorted all of the papers, the mails, the mortgage, the insurance papers, the work benefits, the retirement benefits, medical expenses, all of that. And this is an entire bag of paper that I now have to burn. I wouldn't want to throw it in the trash because it's got pertinent information on it, like birth date, Social Security, things like that. So, whew, I've got a little tiny burn pit out here going. And I'll probably get quite a few steps in today, because I'll be walking the property looking for kindling. Okay, good morning. So I feel really gross. Do you see me glistening? That's not glistening, that's oil. That's like straight up funk that I need to scrub off of my body. I've got my fire stoked and going outside. I've got that big bag of bills that I will be running back and forth all morning. I need to stay close to the house because we've had some pretty dry weather other than the storms the other night. The grass is pretty dry, so I don't want to risk a fire. That's a really small kettle I have going out there, so but you always have the chance that something could blow out of the kettle and then land on the ground. So I'm just gonna keep my eye on it all day, and a handful at a time. I'm gonna be feeding some bills into it. She caught me looking at her now. She's all embarrassed. She's so funny. Is that my widow Carmi? Is that my widow Carmi chameleon? Karma, 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 karma chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. You know, I named her Karma just so I could sing that to her. Just kidding. Okay. I still, you know what I'm celebrating? You know what I'm celebrating? Let me tell you what I'm celebrating. Being able to poo. There's that. But I am celebrating that this is the first year. 2019 is the first year that I have not been in the 200s in about 15 years. You know? Because I held strong. And I think that's where I'm at. I think I'm at my set weight. So there is such a thing called a set weight. Your body, your fat cells, they have a memory. Better memory than mine, probably. Should probably ask them when I forget where I put my damn keys, because they obviously remember that 190 pounds is where I spent a whole lot of time, right? And I did, because I had this mental thing in my head for years. 190s, I'm okay, as long as I don't get over 200 pounds. I'm okay at 198.8 as long as I don't get over 200 pounds. I'm okay at 199.9 as long as I don't go over 200 pounds. Because for some reason, the 200 indicated now I was a fat slob, right? Not 199.9999, but 200 meant that I was a fat slob. So, I actually would find myself at about 199, and then I would strict diet down to 190. Then I had a 10-pound cushion. Then I would kind of lazy daxical go back to my old, I think I said that wrong, but that's okay. You know where I'm going. Let's just keep going with it. Roll the film. And so I spent a lot of time between 190 and 200. But you know what? I'm trying to think back. And if you'll remember in October, November, and December, so there was about a 3-month period that I was stuck between 203 and 205. And then I lost 10 pounds. And now I'm stuck between
190 and 193. But the most important part of that message right there, what I want you to take from what I just said is 6 months ago, I was stuck between 203 and 205. Now I'm stuck between 190 and 193. The point is that I'm no longer stuck between 203 and 205. Capiche? You get where I'm going with this? I'm no longer stuck there. And as a matter of fact, it has been, how many days are we into the year? How many ever days that we're into 2019 is how many days that I have not weighed 200 pounds. Not only have I not weighed 200 pounds, as a matter of fact, I went back and I watched some videos from January, and I was celebrating the thought that that was the first month I'd spent in Wonderland. I have long forgotten because you know how we are. I want to lose weight. I want to lose a pound of weight every day for the rest of my life because that's how keto's supposed to work. You know, we want to be there. We want to be that princess, but princess, that ain't the way it works. So I was so joyful celebrating that first month in Wonderland. How did I go from being so joyful of spending my first month in Wonderland to getting negative and allowing toxic feelings and beating myself up because I'm now in the 190s and I've maintained 190 for the last 3 months? I mean, that's pretty awesome. I'm 10 pounds into Wonderland. Why can't I celebrate that? Why can't I embrace that victory? Riddle me that. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this or not. It is 11:30 and I am making my first meal of the day, which is one of those beautiful ribeyes. This is an 8-ounce ribeye steak, and I am simply frying it. I'm frying it in a pan with some ghee. This is Fourth and Heart. I love this ghee. It's amazing. So I've got about a tablespoon of ghee in here, and I let that pan get nice and hot. And that, folks, is the sound of a perfectly seared steak. Okay, so I'm going to make some steak sauce real quick. This is just a prepared horseradish. I love horseradish. All right, there are 5 calories per teaspoon. That's a little more than a teaspoon. 1 carbohydrate, 0 sugars. So it does have a carbohydrate. And in that, I am going to mix some of this sour cream. And let me just tell you, this Horizon sour cream is amazing. That's about 2 tablespoons. And you may ask yourself, how did I get here? As the days go by. Okay, that's an older song, so I'm making a mess. All right, you might ask yourself, well, how do you know that's 2 tablespoons? A lot of times when I mix up my sauces, I do them in a measuring cup and I do them purposefully. And I know that 2 tablespoons is a little less than a 1/4 cup, and this is 1/3 of a cup, and as you can see, it's not even halfway full. So that's how I can guesstimate about 2 tablespoons. So that's going to be 2 carbohydrates right there for my steak sauce. And let me pull my steak off of the pan. Because I browned it in the ghee, it's got this beautiful brown outside. I only used salt to season it. And I want to cut this open. This is not for the faint of heart. I like my steak medium rare. And as you can see, we're still pink in the middle. So that's beautiful. You can see how nice and tender this steak is. I love it this way. So I'm hungry. Let me go eat lunch.
So I'm about to get actual footage of my weight loss journey. It's okay if you're in a stall, buddy. It's okay, just keep going. Make your next meal keto. I'm at the bottom of this hill, and my goal is to get to the top of the hill. And by the time I reach the top of this hill, I will have climbed equivalent to 6 flights of stairs according to Fitbit. So here we go.
There ain't no mountain high enough to keep me from getting to you, babe.
Alright guys, so this video is going to be wrapping it up. I came out for just a little bit of vitamin sunshine. I'm going to get some steps in. I've already got about 7,000 steps today. I overate again. My calories are like 2,300. For dinner I had a bunless double cheeseburger with bacon, provolone cheese, mayonnaise, and lettuce. So I got into the peely nut butter. My ketones, see, this is the craziness. This is the craziness of my body. So here I am at like 2,300 calories. I got into the peely nut butter. I ate 1 measured cup of that Rebel ice cream. I had some moon cheese, and I ate that steak with the sour cream and horseradish sauce, right? All of that food, and I would think that I would be out of ketosis. I would think that my blood sugar would be through the roof, but yet my blood sugar's in the 80s and my ketones are approaching 2.0. So I don't know. I am so tired sometimes of trying to figure this out. I'm just kind of right now. Today I overate though. I did. I ate out of anxiety. I ate out of nervousness. I ate out of a little bit of depression, just being honest. But I'm out here walking. By the time I finish this walk, I'm going to end up having 10,000 steps today. So this is my 30 minutes of purposeful, meaningful exercise, even though I got a lot of exercise today. So I'm not going to hate myself. And Joni, you know, Keto Diamond reminded me today, this is just one day in a lifetime. This is just one day in a lifetime. And this morning I talked about how easy it is to forget that I was struggling. I struggled for 2 months trying to get to 200. The scale just wouldn't seem to get under 200 to Wonderland. And then I got into Wonderland and I got down to 197, 195, and I got stuck there for a couple months, and I was really mad about that. And now I'm stuck at 190, and the problem with my way of thinking is that instead of being mad about being stuck at 190, be grateful I'm still not stuck at 200, right? All right, guys, this video is way too long. For those of you who stayed till the end, thank you so much for your love and your support. I will see you tomorrow with another day of keto without a gallbladder. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite.